Hello and welcome. You join us today on the 15th of February. It's been Tuesday, and I hope your week has been going well. Hope it started out okay. So, looking at the new FIFA stuff today, logging in, there is a new update which everybody's had to download, install, etc., get their hands on. So, we look at the changes they've made. First one is something that probably will affect quite a few people actually. If a significantly large amount of packs was present in the My Packs tab, i.e., ones that you've saved before opening, only a small amount of packs would be displayed until the number was reduced. So they basically have they addressed the so they've addressed the following issues. If a significantly large amount of packs was present in the My tabs, not all of them were visible at once. So if they made it so that if you've got 120 packs, for example, I know it's a lot. If you've got 120 packs in store, you can scroll all the way across to find the one that you need, like the latest one. If they have done that, that's really good because previously people were having to go out to the web app to get to that rather than being able to do that. So they've made some changes with the skill moves with regards to the player runs. That makes sense. This change is intended to prevent the aforementioned skill move from clashing with the ability to choose. Okay, so the command for choosing the step overs and the flicks was getting in the way of the player run, so they've basically inserted a break between the two to make it so that both can run independently. That makes sense. That's what they've addressed. And with career mode and with Volta and with pro clubs and with the general stuff about okay, cool. Kits, boots, flags, banners, scarves, player portraits, commentary lines, corner flags, stadia, balls, and ad balls. All the important stuff. There we go. Also, there have been some new card updates today. So basically, now in packs, you'll get if you pack Kieran Trippier, it will now be an 84 right back Newcastle card rather than an 84 right back Atletico Madrid card. And Manolas, who was the pacey Greek defender who was at Napoli, is now with Olympiacos. Coutinho is at Aston Villa, and Rafinha, the PSG midfielder, has gone to Real Sociedad. So those have changed. Those will be impacts from now, as I understand. We've got nothing new in objectives today. Obviously, nothing new in teams. That makes sense in teams events. No new milestones. No new milestones. So it's just going to be SBCs and anything in the store. Are we going to get a preview pack? Would love a preview pack. No preview promo packs. So last FIFA, when they changed it all, when they brought out the first concept of promo packs, it was made to think that it would apply to. I thought I saw something new there. You kind of got the impression it would be more prevalent than it has been at the moment, because obviously it only applies to the standard gold, the standard silver ones. I thought the promo ones it would have applied to, because it still works under the same concept of quote gambling unquote. We have a moment's Luiz Felipe, a Brazilian, so good links, Marquinhos, Edison, etc. at the back. Also, Serie A, so good links there with Delict and Chiellini, Bonucci, etc. Special cards they've had at the back for Serie A. He's got a 4-star weak foot with 3-star skill moves, which is pretty good. And that underlines by his dribbling at 80 shows that he's decent on the ball. Reactions are a lot higher than composure, which is unusual. Normally you see when one is jacked up, the other one is jacked up as well. Got good physicals, decent defending, decent pace, but he's not going to be that expensive. I think just because he's got no numbers in the 90s. I mean, face stats rather. Obviously, I can see his interceptions, his reactions, his aggressions are in the 90s. But overall, that's going to be an 84, I reckon, with an inform. 85 without an inform. Okay, so if you're running a Serie A team, that's probably going to be up your street. If you're not, then I suspect you won't get too interested in it because there are no packs back. And an 85 rated squad, is that really worth that? I'm not convinced. But he's there, he's available, he is a new piece of content for today, so we won't argue with new content at all. Plus, with the right card, with what? A shadow or an engine? To be honest, even with an engine, that's still a decent card. The dribbling, the agility, and the balance gets boosted up into the 80s. The pace goes 87, 92, and the passing gets boosted as well. So it's still a decent card. Although an 85, you're going to have to run a Serie A team or a Brazilian base team to get interested in him, I think. So, Future Stars Challenge 9. That's for a gold players pack. So is that one? That's one rare and 11 common gold players, and a 60 rated or Abramovich. And this is got to be a low rated one. Not going to be. It is going to be 75. Sheesh. Okay. 4 maximum league max 4 players from the same league max 4. So just have to mix up the leagues to an extent. You can players from the same league max 4 means you have to have at least 3 leagues involved, but you can't have. So you can't just pick an entire Argentinian or an entire Brazilian squad, because you've got to have at least 4. No, you can. Sorry, completely misread that. Yeah, you can just pick an entire Brazilian squad as long as they're from. You don't include more than 4 leagues in total, then you're fine. Stick to the major leagues, you should be okay with that. It's a fairly easy one. Plus, you can use silvers and golds for that, which is pretty good. Icon player pick is still there from yesterday. Is that the 85s and 87s? Yes, it is. Then we have a future. Is this exactly the same as before? 1 of 4 Future Stars reunion players. Now that is obviously new. It's repeatable times 3. So obviously you can do the challenge 3 times. Now whether that's good or bad or ugly, not sure. What's it going to cost? 1 of 4 special players released to FUT 22 that's received a previous Future Stars. So this is exactly the same as the last one. And the last one was not. This is going to be an 85 again with the Team of the Week. This was not paying out well. Some people obviously got some good cards, but there was a graphic I saw showing the spread, the variation of cards that you could get from this, and frankly overall it wasn't worth it. Although, was that 1 of 4? I've got the feeling that was a 1 of 3, or I may be misremembering, but that is a Future Stars reunion player pick, so that's new in there today. Have we got anything going on? The mid or the prime upgrades. So that's there for the other day as well. Leagues wise, there won't be anything added in. There won't be any new icons because we got Drogba and Eto'o very recently. So it looks like the main thing is Luiz Felipe. And let's have a look. Just seeing. Let's get rid of these. 81 player pick is obviously still there and still paying out some pretty good rewards overall. I am not sure. From the feedback I heard regarding the Future Stars Reunion player pick, I don't think it's going to be that popular overall, because it's costing 100,000 coins plus. So to get a card that's worth it, you're going to have to get pretty lucky with the options you've got. There's about 95 or 96 different cards that you can get in total, and to get one that's beneficial overall, you're going to have to get pretty lucky. So personally, I'm going to avoid that SBC, but I'm sure some people will get some cracking players, some people get some good options, or people that they like, or people they want. But for me, I'm avoiding it. So there we go. Anyway, that's the end of this video. No playable content today, which is a bit of a bummer, but generally, some good stuff there. 3 options for people to pick from. How to spend your cards today is what you can do. Okay, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. See you. There'll be another video this time tomorrow. Bye bye.